I knew I recognized you. That's what she said. And suddenly, my entire life became a one-man show. Except I didn't know the script, the stage, or even the genre. And the worst part? I started it. Welcome to Mindsnap, where today's story is less drama and more tragic comedy of errors. Buckle up, because this is the kind of tale that makes you question every life choice that led you to this moment. So picture this. A few weeks ago, my friend had an extra ticket to some pretentious play nobody's ever heard of. Probably some avant-garde thing where the actors just stare at walls for 2 hours. And since I'm a people pleaser with the social awareness of a goldfish, I said yes. Not because I wanted to go, not because I like theater, but because my friend looked sad, and I couldn't bear the guilt of saying no. So there I was, trapped in a dark room with people who clearly understood the difference between Chekhov and a cheese platter. 2 hours. Asterisk 2 hours. Asterisk. I spent 90% of that time mentally drafting my resignation letter from the human race. The other 10% was me Googling how to fake an emergency exit in case I needed to make a run for it. Then, because the universe has a sick sense of humor, I stepped outside for a cigarette. And that's when she saw me. Now, meet my new HR coworker. Let's call her Karen from HR. Not her real name, but it fits. She walks into the office kitchen a few days later, sees me leaning against the counter like a disinterested teenager, and goes, "Finally, another theater fan. I saw you outside the theater having a cigarette before the show. I knew I recognized you." And just like that, my entire identity was rewritten. Now, I could have laughed it off. I could have said, "Oh no, that wasn't me," and walked away. But no, because I'm an idiot, because I panicked, because my brain short-circuited and my mouth moved before my common sense could scream, "Abort mission!" So I said the one thing that would haunt me for the rest of my natural life. Yeah, I love theater. And just like that, I was cast in the leading role of the man who didn't know he was in a play. Okay, I need to pause here because I literally cannot believe this happened. Like, who in their right mind would double down on a lie like that? You don't just casually claim to love theater unless you're prepared for a lifetime of suffering. This wasn't a white lie. This was a full-blown, no turning back. I've committed to this now kind of lie. And Karen from HR? She believed me. That same day, she starts talking about getting the company to subsidize theater tickets. And suddenly, I'm not just some random employee anymore. I'm the theater guy, the art connoisseur, the cultural ambassador of our little corporate hellscape. And just like that, my inbox became a war zone of links. She started sending me emails, daily, links to plays, directors, articles about the evolution of modern stagecraft, brochures for immersive theater experiences that sounded like someone's fever dream. And every single one had a little note. Asterisk, thought you'd love this. It's so avant-garde. Asterisk, asterisk, you have to see this one. It's a masterpiece. Asterisk, asterisk, this director is a genius. You'll adore their work. Asterisk, and me, I'd open them. I'd see the subject line, and then I'd close them like they were on fire. Because here's the thing, I don't know the difference between a tragedy and a comedy. I don't know who Samuel Beckett is. I don't know what absurdist means, and I definitely don't care. But now, every conversation with Karen from HR goes something like this. Karen asterisk, "Oh, you have to see Waiting for Godot. It's a landmark in existential theater." Me asterisk, exactly. Karen asterisk. And the way Beckett uses silence as a narrative device is so profound. Me asterisk, yeah, that's what I thought too. Karen asterisk, don't you just love how the repetition mirrors the cyclical nature of human existence? Me asterisk, interesting perspective. And then she nods like I've just delivered a TED Talk. 2 months. Asterisk 2 months. Asterisk. Summer comes, theaters close, and I think, asterisk phew, crisis averted. Asterisk I can finally breathe. No more plays. No more directors. No more Karen from HR asking me if I've seen anything interesting lately. But then autumn hits, and theaters reopen, and Karen from HR knows it. And suddenly, our conversations are loaded. She drops names like Pinter and Albee like they're common knowledge. She talks about theater as a mirror to society, like she's giving a lecture. And me, I'm sitting there, nodding like a bobblehead, Googling frantically under the table, praying to whatever God presides over awkward silences that I don't get called on. And the worst part? She trusts me. She asks for my opinion, like I'm some kind of expert. And I, being the coward I am, just keep feeding her the same 3 phrases. Exactly. Yeah, that's what I thought too. Interesting perspective. It's like I'm in a hostage situation, and the only way to survive is to parrot whatever the captor says. I need to pause again because I cannot with this level of delusion. Like, at what point do you just confess? At what point do you walk into her office and go, okay, so I don't know what Chekhov is. I think absurdist is a personality type, and I once fell asleep during Hamlet. Can we please stop? But no, I'm too far gone. I've committed. I've dug the hole. And now I'm just waiting for the dirt to fall on my head. And the real kicker? She's excited about it. She's proud of me. She's like, "You're so cultured. I knew there was something special about you." And I'm over here like, "No, Karen, you knew there was something desperate about me." So here's where we are. Summer's ending. Autumn's coming. Theaters are reopening. And I am one bad conversation away from being exposed as the fraud I am. I could come clean. I could tell her the truth. I could say, "Karen, I don't know what theater is. I don't care. I went to one play because my friend guilted me into it. And now I'm trapped in a web of lies I can't escape." But would she believe me? Or would she think I'm just being ironic? Would she laugh? Would she be disappointed? Would she report me to HR for cultural appropriation of theater appreciation? I don't know. And honestly, I'm too scared to find out. So now I'm in this weird limbo where I'm either going to have to start binge watching every play ever written in the next 3 weeks, or B, move to a country with no theaters, or C, accept that my life is now a real-life version of The Truman Show, and Karen from HR is the director. And that's where we leave it, because this isn't just a story about a lie. It's a story about commitment. It's a story about how one tiny fib can snowball into a full-blown identity crisis. It's a story about the terrifying power of social pressure and the fact that sometimes the easiest way out is to just keep lying. So tell me, mindsnap family, what would you do? Would you confess? Would you double down? Or would you just start Googling how to fake being cultured at 3 a.m. like the rest of us? Drop your verdict below. Was this person right or wrong? Subscribe and hit the bell so you don't miss the next disaster waiting to happen. And remember, next time someone offers you a free ticket to a play, run. Because this is a cautionary tale. And I am the caution.